Wrong hat, Ted. Audio check, Ted. Get the fur, Ted. I hear stuff. That's good. Let's not make a bunch of audio. I mean, I'm not gonna play anything this episode. Not playing anything this episode. It's just me. No distractions. Wow, Pittsburgh Steelers, DK Metcalf, blue-haired fan. They're threatening this guy's family. Ocho Cinco. It's not going to be safe to stop at McDonald's, bro. Dude, they're going to see your ass in the McDonald's line. And they're going to come up and call you by your real name, Chad Johnson. Oh, he called me his real... I'm not watching any football. Guys, I'm not watching. Guys, there's 2 games going on right now. I'm not watching. I'm not gonna check. I could press one button, boom, scores will pop up. I'm not looking because I don't care. Wait. I got my win. We got the Browns win. I got my win. I don't care. Raiders and Giants, don't care. Eagles and Bills, who the fuck cares? The game means nothing. Show me the game that means something. Tonight's game means nothing. Okay. Packers and 49ers, but it means something to me. Because my city, San Francisco. So, can't wait. I'm sitting here, I'm drinking mango venom. All right. I got my packy pack. All right. Double audio check again. Mango venom. Waiting for the audio to just. Hey, if I have no mic, just say no mic. What I need to do is take out the trash around here. I ain't feeling it yet. Crack. I just ate 2 McDonald's double whatevers. So I've eaten, I'm drinking, I'm smoking. So, you know, maybe I tend to only vape when I'm live. So when it's time for medicine. So I mean, I can think about football. I can think about DK Metcalf. What name did they call him? His fake name? I love calling football players by their real name, like Dan Francis Fouts. There's something I've said many times on this episode, okay? Francis Tarkington, okay? Football's full of fake names and fake people. Jerome the Bust Simpson. They can't spell right, so they just took the T off it. The dude was a total bust. I want to say the Irish are the mortal enemies. They're your mortal enemies, okay? the Steelers, they would rather go play. They'd rather go take care of Ireland, who was England's enemy for. I mean, Ireland was a terrorist state bombing England. That's what this did. Fuck them. Just fuck them. Even if they win next week, fuck them. You can't stand their asses. Piece of shit. They hate themselves, bro. They hate their own owners. They hate everything. They hate their own quarterbacks. Mason Rudolph, Mitch Trubisky. These guys are good quarterbacks, but they got to chimp out. They have to monkey it up. I tolerate Mike Tomlin because he has a semi control over his chimps. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna say, "Oh, I can't call them chimps." I have to be the bad guy because I'm talking. Oh, my talk. You know, their actions speak way louder than my words. So, you know, if I'm not throwing bananas on the field, and that's what they should do. They should bring a banana, get into the game free. There you go. The greatest Steeler, the terrible. Bring a banana to get into. Bring a banana to the game. I think I'm gonna have to write that one down. Add that one into the recycle for later. Okay. I do not want to look at these scores today. I do not care. I'm waiting for my game. That's it. Double check my audio. I do not want to. That's right. I'm still live. I'm good. Almost exhausting, but I haven't done anything. What's the name of this episode? Steelers lost. That's it. I'm not talking of nothing else. I can't wait for the NFL draft. Nobody should go. Nobody should go. Myles Garrett stays quiet. Clicking on Terry Bradshaw elderly abuse article posted 2 hours ago. Let's see. Fox is abusing the elderly by forcing Terry Bradshaw to work. Strange articles. What is damn Microsoft gotta have such a nice front page, bro? Because what page is this? This page. I love reloading my internet browser. The Vikings will be 9-7, just like the Steelers. It's crazy talk. But I ain't even looking at these scores. I don't give a shit, dude. I don't give a fuck, bro. There ain't no reason. Jared Allen should be playing. Jalen Hurts shouldn't be playing. Trubisky should be playing. I don't know who the Eagles' backup is. There's no reason half these guys. Joe Burrow shouldn't have played today. Joe Flacco shouldn't have played today. Andy Dalton didn't even get into the game today, man. I'm feeling Tyler Huntley. Feeling healthy Tyler Huntley. Aaron Rodgers. What's his problem, man? I don't trust him. Fuck the Packers. The most important thing Aaron Rodgers did this year was, slander the Detroit Lions because probably the Steelers. Insane Clown Posse and the Steelers are like the same. You have to be careful. Be careful about people who live in parking lots. Okay, that's what did the Steeler fans and Insane Clown Posse fans have? They're both homeless most of the time. Nice vibe. Greg Papa will not return to the booth. Oh, who? 49ers, you geezer ass old ass. Either be young and full of spunk like the Rams. Spunk. Steelers fucking lost. I'm so shocking. I thought they were gonna win. I thought they were gonna score all that last drive. Thank God. The world's greatest evil was just defeated. Oh yeah. We can avoid a civil war by defeating the great evil now. You don't want to see what happens if the Steelers win another Super Bowl, because the last one wasn't enough. They would just continue on. Nothing. A bunch of people would get rich, and they'd be canceling games in Pittsburgh next year. The Pittsburghs want that Jacksonville deal so bad. They want to be the home team in London. They don't want to. Man, when I say you don't know who I am, man. I'm here to say fuck them. Okay? You better. I hate them. I fucking hate them. I hate them. Goddamn. I am full of hate for them. I wish them the absolute worst. I hope their river freezes and all their bridges fucking collapse. That's what I fucking want. It'll be real slow. There's not going to be anybody on the bridges, okay? Nobody's going to get hurt. We're just going to fuck their shit up, okay? Fuck their shit up. They have the nerve to invite the entire world to come for the draft. You'll be jacking off in the bed of a guy who's homeless now. Like all the people that grew up in Pittsburgh can't even afford to hang around. It's going to be $3,000 to sleep in some fucking dead guy's bed. And just because people die doesn't mean they throw out the bed frame, I'll tell you what, you come to the Super Bowl, $25, you can sleep on my floor. That's the going rate, bro. I've been offered that price from Chinatown. Mr. Kim, he thought I was crazy when I said no. Cheers. Nobody came to bother me. I'm not trying. I kind of sensed it. I sensed it. Everybody gets it. You get the score from somebody else. I tell you the feelings. I get the feeling. Decent hit. I should charge this green one so it puffs up. Up big. I'm not looking at the scores. Ha ha ha. I'm not looking at the scores. I'm not looking at scores right now. Were there 3 games right now? I'm not looking at those scores. Is it only 2 games right now? Off the top of my head, I'm only thinking there's 2. Bills, Eagles, Raiders, Giants. Is that it? Do I want to peep just because I can't remember? I can look at the schedule. What's the damn schedule? Is there another game I need? Let me think. I'm not looking. I don't give a shit, bro. The Steelers lost. Dude, I got what I want, bro. Full frontal exposure. Fuck them. And the Penguins and the Pirates and the Lakers. I'm just kidding. Well, the Lakers are the biggest team in Pittsburgh. How could that be true? Because they love anything. They like. From my perspective, if I was in Pittsburgh, the way I see it is that Philadelphia couldn't afford Kobe Bryant, so everybody in all of Pennsylvania started watching the Lakers to see Kobe. Kobe conquered Pittsburgh. Kobe Bryant is very big in Pittsburgh because they've never seen a real basketball game. They only get it on television. LeBron James lost his only game in Pittsburgh. The NBA is afraid to play in Pittsburgh. They couldn't get one guy. There's not one guy who knows how to bounce a ball who was ever born in Pittsburgh. If they had the talent, they don't need a franchise. They need a test tube of fucking Wilt Chamberlain. They need Dr. J's fucking. They need to go save these homeless NBA players from the 70s and have surrogate mothers for these dickless Chamberlain with no children. You see, the best athletes in Philadelphia history, they don't want kids. Where's that? Hey, remember Bradshaw? His kids? No, I don't either. Remember Franco Harris's kid? I know, no. Did any of these Steelers have their kids come? No, but Shedeur Sanders, the legendary kid of the kid, he came back. None of these Steelers came back. What they have this problem. Everybody named Woodson thinks they're going to play for the Steelers. Are like wrong Woodsons. They think Aaron Rodgers is an 8 ball of cocaine. They're dropping 8 balls. The Steelers are in the chat dropping 8 ball emojis for Aaron Rodgers. They're straight flexing like cocaine, 8 balls of cocaine, 8 balls of fucking heroin, 8 fucking absolutely white collar scum. That's right. They're too close to the Virginia, you know, and they're not virgins. There's no virgins here. In Virginia, they love the Dick Van Dyke Show. I just want to put those 4 words in a sentence. Oh no! I accidentally clicked on the score, but I didn't. I didn't click on the score. I ain't looking at the score. I don't give a flying fuck about the goddamn games because the Chicago Bears are in town. You got some booty. You got the booty. Y'all lick the fucking asshole with your games. Why do I gotta be so foul? I actually hit 2 concurrent viewers at 22 minutes. I'll pretend like people are listening here. Now, no more cursing. Disclaimer. 49ers announcer Greg Papa will not be at the game tonight. I'm Papa now, El Papa Francisco. That was established a year ago. The Steelers lost. They should have won that game, but Aaron Rodgers threw a bad pass and it got batted down. Let's reload my Microsoft web browser. Now what to say? Methane-filled lake sets air above it ablaze. Can the Texans still clinch the AFC South following the Jaguars win? What do I want? I want the Jags to win. Yeah, because the media hates the Jags because they got better deal. That's gonna be rough if they play each other. Oh my God, these playoff games look so good. All 13 single elimination games. The projection is that six teams will win a playoff game. That's 6 semi-Super Bowl buzzes in your veins. 13 teams will have a loss, guaranteed. About 6 teams will go 1-1 in the playoffs. So you'll win 1 game, you'll lose 1 game. You'll get to play 2 games. You have about a 2. What are the? You'll play. Can't wait. When's this 49er game? Not soon enough. I'm gonna look, but I'm not gonna click. So I'm not gonna actually see. I see 2 games are live. That's it. Should I paint my face? I guess I can paint right now. Paint up. I just unscrewed this. I'm putting it down. Okay. I plugged that one in. I'm still hitting Rick and Morty. Word salad. Watching this Pittsburgh Steelers loss, I got word salad. I don't have brain damage. Pittsburgh give me word salad. I mean, I'm trying to animate this. I have this idea where the Steelers logo is really just the short yellow bus wheels going. So I'm in Gronk animating buses that look like Mike Tomlin is driving. Yeah, it's classic. And, I already have the little yellow bus ICP. There was spoilers in the chat. Yes, I'm making a little yellow bus ICP Steelers video. I spelled Steelers wrong. Steeps. I wrote Steeps. Do not tell me the score. I do not want to. I'm telling you. I did pick the Titans to win today, but they've already had one win at home. I thought this was their final home game, their 8th home game. Some teams had 9 home games today, this year. That's right. I think that the AFC had 8 home games. The NFC had 9 home games. So basically the 49ers, they've already played, they have like 2 home games left, is that right? How lucky can you be? The NFL, you play 20 games a year. Guys, 10 home games, 10 road games. Some of them are preseason games. There could be an extra Hall of Fame game. Detroit and Cleveland, they played the extra games. They were a little tired. You could tell that Detroit never had the energy because they were always a game ahead. They played too much. They got exposed. They didn't have a good preseason. The Hall of Fame game, I think they got blown out. All the losers who came down from Detroit into Canton, they got fleeced for their money by the Browns. They couldn't beat the Browns at a neutral site. Myles Garrett is fucking looking pretty happy right now with 22 sacks. Oh man, this terrible episode of DK Metcalf is brought to you by just say the truth, DK. Come on, DK, just tell them tell everybody you made it up, that when you assaulted that 15-year season ticket holder, when you grabbed his shirt, we thought you were grabbing his hair. But to clarify, DK grabs him by the shirt, and the hair is covering DK's hand. So DK, he was basically concealing a fist under your chin, and then, dude, you should be banned from the band forever. Who's gonna let this dude chimp out? Like, right? He's not even good. I mean, I always called him DK Who, because he was not a threat realistically as a Seahawk. DK is good for 2 plays a game. On the first play, he usually wipes out running full speed, and he eats his shit, and he misses the catch. And he's not like that anymore. DK is not playing full speed. DK is cherry picking good throws. Okay, the old DK, he would go after every throw. Okay, because he had shitty quarterbacks like Russell Wilson or whoever. DK's been on the Steelers on the Seahawks a long ass time, and the going rate, even the Seahawks think they're gonna get revenge from losing to the Seahawks. And Steelers are a big possibility that we'll see that Super Bowl rematch. The rematch nobody wants to see. Seahawks also want to rematch the Patriots because they lost to the. Russell Wilson lost to the Patriots. We could see this crazy. We had to cancel Seahawks. Hey, come here. You're gonna get your rematch. Tell the Seahawks they can play those guys if they wait, but it's not in my Super Bowl. Not in my Super Bowl. We're not. This is the San Francisco. California's playing in this bowl. There's no way Seattle is going through the Rams and the 49ers and the Chargers. Go home, Seattle. Go home. Okay, not welcome. Okay, it's a really bad year to go somewhere when they don't want you. Okay, and I wanted this. It's hard to say, but I have a warning. I think I have a warning. And the Steelers just shouldn't come around here. That's right. The Steelers, they don't need to come. They don't need to come with their stupid ass logo. Even if the fans, and I'm talking about the fans, can stay home this time. We don't want Rodgers. He might have been born and raised and played around here when he was a little kid, but he ain't. Not again. Never again. Guilt by association. Rodgers and DK Metcalf are just 2 of the stupidest human beings ever known. You cannot hold Rodgers accountable for his darkness retreats when he goes into the darkness, and when he decides what he will be saying when he's. Can you take DK Metcalf on a darkness retreat with his Aaron? Because if you come too close to the light, everybody else might be already heated. Okay. Disappear. I'm saying disappear.
I'm thinking it's best if you leave town. Okay. I want to be that YouTuber that just says the same thing over and over again, slightly differently. But every time, everything I say is that the Steelers, we don't want your ass around here. Okay? You understand that? Have I been consistent about that for 10 years? Yeah, I have. And I like Mike Tomlin. And I'm just the tip of the iceberg. It's a horrible place to be this week in Pittsburgh. What a horrible place to be. Don't go to the game. Don't go to the game. Be safe, guys. I really care about you. I'm going to tell you it's not safe to even think about being at the Steelers game this week. You can't trust Steelers fans. I'm just clairvoyant. I'm saying the worst will happen. Only the worst is possible. And I don't know who the Ravens even have at quarterback. But their guard play, I think the Ravens have trouble in the pass protection, but their interior guard this week, they're making plays. 37 minutes in, I get the pain. We actually get the pain. Could I put some on my boot later? Maybe. Steelers lost. I want to stick to it. Are they going to force the team to sell? They probably want that. They can't. If they can't win the Super Bowl, they better sell the team. 49ers just did sell 3% of the team. So we don't need to win the Super Bowl. We got 400, 500 with 370. But we can afford to make Snoopy video games. They paid the same price. Sony paid the same price to secure Snoopy that the 49ers sold 3% of their team to. Okay, so who's good? What happens if the Rooneys sell? Who's good? Walmart bought the damn Broncos. Who's gonna buy the Steelers? They're hoping Konami, so they can cheat in the video game and say you can make the Steelers video games if you own the team and you make the Steelers better than they should be. Because a lot of people want to play dumbass football video games. I really need to touch up. Get this delicate. Dangerous. Don't do it. Okay. Nobody wants to bother me. I said everything I wanted to say about the Steelers. I'm worried about their people trying to rent out their homes to strangers for a one-night slave. The American slave, the great slave auction, when everybody gets auctioned off. It's not much of a draft when you're picking individual. See, in a real draft, the draft is just the order you pick, but we're really going to an auction. Okay, you know what a draft versus is, to make sure that your player is compatible with the environment you put him into. Like Brett Favre didn't want to be in Atlanta. Franco Harris didn't want to be with the Steelers. The player doesn't have any say. Since free agents in 1989, big changes in the world. Deion Sanders, essentially. And now Shiloh Sanders. Shiloh. Okay. I'm gonna wrap this episode. I said everything I wanted to say.